Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, we actually now are kind of seeing even more crazy now Christmas stories that came out from all the drama and all the weird stuff going on, even with consoles itself. And now this one's a little bit of a weirder one because sometimes people who are actual grown adults sometimes go and push things just a little tiny bit too far and, well, sometimes end up arrested. And sometimes these also really weird, strange, petty arguments sometimes involve kids, sometimes involve PlayStations, and sometimes involve some people who maybe should just not be dating the other person. So we're going to talk about this kind of crazy story that came over here, and as well, just most of all, make sure you guys are safe. Like, make sure you guys are just not trying to go beat people up or something like that from over a console or an Xbox or PlayStation or whoever it may be. So interesting stories are coming out now, and thankfully at least no one's getting, like, I don't know, like pulling guns or something like that, which has happened before, but this is still kind of bad because people are still getting arrested, and this should not be happening either way when it comes to consoles. So let's go talk about this as well. If you guys are brand new, make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on as well. We have the Twitter and Twitch stream down below. I'd love to have you guys go and follow. We also do have the Target links and Amazon links down below with the upcoming drop for them pretty soon, so you guys don't have to go and, well, try to steal it from someone, because it does seem like this leads towards, I kind of did a little bit more extra digging on this one. It seemed a little bit worse than we thought. So let's go first of all, give you the whole overall story and give you guys a little extra details after. So right now, we're now seeing that police actually had a Christmas assault that started, funny enough, from a PlayStation 5 argument. Now, first and foremost, when it comes to video games, when it comes to items, when it comes to this, you shouldn't be like hurting your spouse or going like on that much of an extra high level. It's just inappropriate. It's wrong. It's illegal. You're gonna get arrested, which this person did. And, well, I think it also got worse because I think they were trying to go and steal the console from kids, which is also like, bro, what's going on here? So we'll give the details. So a man is now accused of assaulting a woman on, first of all, literally Christmas night. Christmas night, Christmas Day. Like, what? Why would you do it? First of all, that's like all the days out there. I know some people don't celebrate Christmas, but like, of all the days out there, those are like the days you're supposed to be merry, have a good vibe, have some good food and everything. And this is all after she wouldn't let him leave the house with a PlayStation 5, police said. Nicholas L. Malak, 32, was charged with assault with domestic violence, criminal damage, domestic violence, disorderly conduct, of course, again, domestic violence, and preventing a user to use a telephone in an emergency, domestic violence, according to police. At around 11:30 p.m., Maricopa police were called to a Tortosa home on a report of a disturbance where officers contacted Madlock and a woman. According to a probable cause statement, Madlock and the woman had come home from a Christmas party and have got into an argument. Madlock tried to leave the residence with the PS5 video game console, but the woman tried to stop him. A physical altercation began, and both kneeing and kicking, the other, police said, which is crazy to go and see this. So let me give you guys a little extra details, because I was looking into this a little bit more because I was just kind of curious on like Facebook groups and all of that. So, what apparently happened was this brand new PlayStation 5 console was literally apparently meant for like kids at the residence. So this is I've just been hearing, it always could just be like maybe just like random Facebook propaganda, who knows. But apparently this whole situation, this guy, Nicholas, apparently took a console from literal children on Christmas Day. And then after they were like, no, you're not allowed to take this. Like, this isn't yours. This isn't your stuff. This is what's going on here, etc., etc. These are basically for the kids. Like, there was literally, like, I think 3 kids in the household. And then the guy himself was like, no, this is mine. While you spending money on other people. I'm kind of paraphrasing, obviously. But like, while you spend money on other people, what's going on here? We're clearly not like meant to be together. Let's break up. What's going on? What are you doing? Like, you psycho. And then obviously try to take the console, which, I mean, if you're there and you see like I don't want to say you should be stealing. Obviously, you shouldn't be doing that in the first place. But I'm trying to understand maybe his logic of like, hey, this relationship is broken. Hey, I'm taking at least something that's somewhat valuable as I'm out here with me. Maybe he just doesn't think the kids deserve it. Maybe, like, I don't know who actually fully knows when it comes to this. Like the mindset, I guess maybe if they go to court, they'll talk about it and explain it. But there's a lot of big reasons of why they would just instantly take the console and try to take it away from these kids. And that's why it's just so kind of scummy, because it's on Christmas Day. From what I read, it was probably a Christmas present from these kids, and the guy is trying to more so steal it, and as well was charged with all these different assaults. Like, look, a normal assault, criminal damage, disorderly conduct, and preventing use of telephones. Like, that's basically like all this crazy stuff's going on. The girl's trying to go and like call the police and try to get the situation, like, please, like, either leave my home or leave my kids or whatever it might be. I'm kind of like, once again, I wasn't there, so I don't know the exact situation. I was kind of assuming what may have happened. And then they'll take their phone or try to throw the phone and get rid of it. And like, this is an awful situation on Christmas night at like 11:30, where people are done. They've been with family all day. They want to have a good day, and hopefully it was a good day for all these people the next day. But like, that's just so sad to see, especially over a console and everything else. Now, once again, some of the stuff is like from Facebook that I looked into these articles, so it may like be kind of all over the place. But it's just awful. Like, no one wants to see this. So apparently, what happened over there, after they began kneeing and kicking each other, the argument continued in the kitchen, where Madlock allegedly threw an empty plastic toy container, from Christmas itself, at the woman. And then with that, so I don't know how, because usually whenever I throw like a plastic thing, it kind of flops around like your little like like we're a loofah that just falls down, if you guys know what I mean, if you have to throw on like paper or something like that. So as he did that, apparently then it broke a hanging light, police said, which probably makes things even worse, because if it had like a light bulb or like there's like glass, plastic, if it broke, then basically there might be glass everywhere, there might be like broken plastic, someone could get hurt, especially if you already had like this weird ongoing like kind of escalated situation, for a lack of better terms. So according to police, Madlock then chased the woman around a table, which almost seems like I shouldn't be laughing at this, it almost seems like a weird cartoon moment, and then tried to trap her in the corner with the table, and then the woman crawled under the table to get away. Now, I don't want, this is like a serious situation first and foremost, obviously. Like, no one wants to have things stolen, especially when it comes to consoles, kids, etc. Christmas, awful situation with police involved. But that almost just kind of reminds me of like a cartoon situation where you just have like the like just like swinging around the table, and like he throws her and like pushes the table a little bit over there, and like they crawl down instantly. I don't. It just seems kind of funny. Obviously, this is probably traumatic and not a good experience for them. I don't want to make light of that, obviously, but like just the way it's worded just seems weird. Plus the whole fact that there's like a console, kids are probably be upset and crying. Like, everything about this just seems like just not a cool situation to be in, obviously. So Madlock had the woman's phone, and the probable cause statement said, but she was able to go pick up Madlock's phone off the floor. The one went to the garage to call 911, and then he obviously followed, because he just, if all this crazy stuff's going on, you don't want the police involved. And according to police, Madlock then pushed the woman to the ground, took the phone away while she was trying to go call 911, and the woman found her own phone in the living room, probably like just being like walking around or like, just trying to avoid all the stuff, and was actually able then to go and call 911 again. And unfortunately, the woman also told the police that the incident also woke up the 3 kids at home, and then Madlock was arrested and charged, police said. So obviously there is still some details we haven't fully had a chance to see. Like, there is always like to kind of put like the other guy's perspective. We don't know if there is someone maybe cheating. We don't know if there is like something stolen. We don't know if there's anything else involved. I don't want to blindly go and say the woman's like, in the right. But there is a lot of big things out there where like if there's assault charges and like stop calling 911, those are definitely not in that guy's favor, and definitely just inappropriate. It's just not good, especially with kids in the house. I'm sure a lot of the parents that watch these videos probably would understand. So this is kind of crazy, because like I said, it was, I think, actually kind of involved a PlayStation 5, because he's trying to take it. Like, either it was like, in terms of this stuff, just for more scenarios, maybe they even bought it for the kids, bought it for the family, and they're like, you guys don't deserve this, trying to leave, and the person's trying to say no. Like, funny enough, like, I don't have a PlayStation channel, but I kind of want to know what's up with the PlayStation. Like, did the guy buy it? He was trying to take it back? Was it just a random present from the kids? Maybe like another baby daddy? Who knows? Like, you never know in these situations. Like, what kind of happened with this whole situation? And I want to know, like, why? Like, what kind of led to this escalation, maybe that's a better word for it. So which is crazy to see this, because all this over a PlayStation, where these kids actually, I think, are getting their console stolen from what we've had a chance to see from Facebook. Like, these were presents for the kids, and the guy tried to go and take it. Whether the relationship was over, whether it was for someone else, maybe he bought, he's trying to take it back, which you probably shouldn't do for gifts either way, especially for 3 kids. And it's crazy to go and see this, because this is all in like regards to police, because of a console. I mean, kind of nuts to go and see. Kind of a not fun way to go wind down your Christmas night, am I right? Like, if I was a kid, it was like, I thought I hopefully had a good Christmas day, and this happens, I'd probably be a little bit sad at the end of the day. But I would like to hear your thoughts and comments, because sometimes we see these crazy stories and God only knows what's going on. And as well, make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on, as well as all the Twitter and Twitch stream down below, Target and Amazon links too as well. And I just want to say I appreciate you guys all so much for watching up here in the first place.